Hey, let's go ahead and get started with a reading for you guys. It's been a couple of days, but I've been in the process of a lot of movement right now. So, a lot of moving parts. I did see the Three of Pentacles when I was shuffling earlier, and I do want to say that I feel like for some of you, you've gotten some type of a job offer. You've been putting out your resumes. For others of you, this is just working in partnership, okay? And working in tandem with other individuals. What else do we have here, Spirit? I'm going to pull out all the cards before I... All right, what else do we have here? We've got... All right, whoa. Okay. Some of you guys are moving. All right, moving and shaking. We've got the Queen of Wands here. So, are you this Queen of Wands? Male or female, does not matter. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is very fiery. She's very charismatic. She's somebody who is a go-getter. She stops at nothing, okay? Nothing can stop this woman from moving forward in any direction she chooses to go, okay? We do have this Page of Wands here, so there could be some type of an enthusiastic offer that is coming in for this Queen of Wands. Or you could be, putting out that offer. Like I said, I do feel like for some of you, you could be getting a new job. I feel like you are, there has been some type of a judgment that was made, okay? And in the recent past, we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is no use crying over spilt milk. Don't sit and, look at all the things that are missing in your life. Really turn around, because there are still some things that are still standing. And it's time for you to cross that bridge to get to wherever it is that you're going. For some of you, this is a new home. I see this home off in the distance. And I say that because we have the Four of Wands here. So for some of you, you are thinking about moving home, and really taking back your power, really sitting in your power. This being in the challenge position, I feel like it's really important that you are taking a stand for what you want. For others of you, try not to be too stubborn, all right, about making these decisions. And for others of you, you're waiting for somebody to make a decision on your behalf. This could be a person who is in a position of authority over you. So like I said, if this is a new job, and the reason why I say job, you guys, is because we have so many freaking wands here. All right. We got the Page of Wands. The Emperor is also fire energy. We have the Queen of Wands. We've got the Nine of Wands, Four of Wands, and the outcome is the Seven of Wands. So a lot of fire energy. And I do feel like a lot of you guys are battle worn. For some of you, you are kind of in a little bit of a place of limbo, like, okay, what do I do next? Like, if things are not happening very quickly, it's like maybe there's something that you're not seeing that you need to, really see life from a different perspective, because she is looking at this Hanged Man energy. And, the Hanged Man, he put himself there on purpose. It's not something that it was done to him. If you notice, it is like he strung himself up there so that he was able to look at things from a different view, a different point of view. And he's being enlightened right now. So I do feel like you are being enlightened right now. There is a lot of major arcanas here. We do have the Hanged Man. We've got the Emperor, and we have the Judgment card. So for some of you, you really had to make like a snap judgment and do something. And I feel like you're a little battle worn, probably from all the things that you have gone, all these experiences that, possibly didn't work out. And we see that here with the Five of Cups. So even though it seems like, things are starting to work out, judgment calls are being made, and you do have the Magician. So people are seeing you as a very powerful creator. They're seeing you as somebody who has all the tools to create whatever type of a life that you are trying to accomplish. And with that, like I said, for some of you, this is about accomplishing that Four of Wands. So this is, maybe you're looking to rent out your place. Maybe you're looking to move cross country, move across the world. I do feel like there is a completion that is here, but there's going to be a lot of moving parts. Like maybe you're waiting on, like if you're moving, out of the country, maybe you're waiting on a passport. Maybe you're waiting on, you know, all the final paperwork to come through, because it's not easy leaving the country. They make it easier to come here to the US than they do to live in any other country. And for some of you, this is about world travel. For others of you, it's just moving to another location, maybe a place that you've never lived before, different neighborhood, whatever. But you are a powerful manifester. Whoever this is, you could even be a manifester in your human design. I am hearing that as well. Or a manifesting generator, because we have all this fire here too. So it's like once you get going, like there's no stopping you. I do feel like for a lot of you, you kind of are like with the 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands here. It's like you really are trying to protect everything that you've worked so hard for. Everything that, like, you never stopped. You continued to persevere regardless of the fear, regardless of the sadness. For some of you, maybe you went through a breakup and had to move home. And because of that, like, you know, you're just feeling like, oh my God, you know, what else can come at me? It's like, you know, when things start to actually start moving good, all of a sudden you're like, oh God, you know, I feel like I have to protect this at all cost, because I don't want somebody to come in and screw it all up for me. So I am definitely getting that. I do see like celebrations, collaborations. For some of you, this is somebody who wants to, somebody could be reaching out and wanting to, reconcile with you. If you've had like a falling out, and I do see that here in the past, you could have had a falling out with somebody, and somebody may come in and want to reestablish a relationship with you. I think for a lot of you, you may end up just blocking this individual and saying, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and just create a new life without you in it. And because of that, I do feel like you are going to be making new friends, you know, hanging out with new people. And I think that that can be a little bit scary. And for some of you, you kind of want to close yourself off. I would say don't do that, you know, don't do that necessarily. Don't block yourself from people coming in, because like, listen, what somebody else did to you, it doesn't mean that everybody else is going to do that. All right. So, I almost feel like everything was kind of going slow. Like you kind of felt like nothing was going to happen. And then all of a sudden the horn was blown and you were off to the races. Like that's what I really get with all this fire energy. Listen, with all this fire energy, you do need to make sure you ground yourself. It's very important that you do, because you could end up having some type of a burnout. You could be getting offer after offer after offer. So for some of you, you're going to have like multiple offers and you're going to be like, oh, I don't know. Which one do I want to accept? For some of you, it's like you do need to work on your health. Okay, so maybe with all this fire energy, maybe it's time for you to start working out, doing yoga, you know, anything that can be a grounding exercise, but also, you know, getting that heart rate up. And that way you're not fighting with anyone. I'm really getting that somebody is going to try and come back in and try and manifest something with you. Now that you're stable, it's almost like they can feel that energetically, but I feel like you're not going to be so apt to wanting anyone back from the past. You know, it's going to be entirely up to you whether or not, you know, you're going to have to remember how they ended up walking away in the first place, in order for you to decide whether or not you want to rebuild or rekindle a relationship. For some of you, you're waiting on a call back about a place, you know, maybe you're, you know, maybe renting a new office space. This could be a new home. This could be the purchase of a new home, even though I mean, I do see Pentacles with the Magician. But I think you're like really gung-ho. For others of you, I feel like you could be a real estate agent, or maybe you are looking to go to school to become a real estate agent. Maybe you're thinking about it. Or even like buying and selling and building homes. Okay, maybe you're wanting to build a home. Yeah, you know what? This is all about the new beginnings. You know, we do have the Ace of Swords sitting right underneath that Queen of Wands. So this is about a newfound clarity, okay? She's gotten her clarity. She knows which direction she needs to go. And I feel like nothing's going to stop you. Whoever this is, male or female, does not matter. I feel like it's like once the brakes have been taken off, there's no stopping you. So I'm just going to leave that there, you guys. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. You guys, I love you all so very much. Thank you again throughout all of these times. Happy 2025. I wish you all the best. Good luck.